Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, we have had protests in this country, and we know how the police have been engaging with the protesters. A lot of police brutality has been taking place. Illegal arrest, threat, intimidation, mayhem. People have been injured badly. And beside this also, there is this other team of police officers who went on raid at Jimmy Wanjigi's home. And now there's a scenario here that occurred in that place. An engagement between a police officer and this time around a journalist. So a police officer engaging a journalist. The police was attempting to stop the journalist from or block him from recording the live events at Jimmy Wanjigi's home. So you wonder, when police block the journalist from recording, if they're doing a lawful thing, why would you block someone from recording what you're doing, especially when you get into someone's premises? So the police attempted to block the journalist, but the journalist did not buy into his fear. He even threatened to slap the journalist just because he wants him to stop recording. But surprisingly, the journalist dared him to attempt that move to slap him. Jaribu. So that is the kind of altercation between the police now, who are on the line of their duty, and a journalist who is also in line of his duty. And here is the video.
Sasa unaniangelesha aje? Nakupiga kofi na nini? Nipige.
Usinipige.
Angalia hii hapa.
Kuja bwana, unaitwa acha na nini? Ni nini ananishika shika wewe boss.
Twende bwana. Wewe kuja.
Wacha kunishika, unanishika aje? Unanishika aje? Utanipiga kofi aje? Kama nani?
Hakuna mtu.
Nipige? Ngoja, already kunipiga. Wacha nipige. Ngoja kwanza. Niachilie, anataka kunipiga.
Relax, huwezi pigwa na mtu. Soka kwa barabara.
Nitakuvaa hata mimi.
Soka kwa barabara.
Unaniambia nini wewe? Nitakuvaa hata mimi. Lazima hii kitu tushughulikiane hapa saa hizi. What are you telling me?
Ati unafanya nini? Officer Song.
Who is this guy? Ananiambia nipige aje kama nani? Boss. Ama unaona nimeshikilia simu kadhani mimi sijiwezi.
Acha.
No, this is so uncalled for.
Pole, imeisha. Si hata ameambiwa awache. Imeisha. Endelea. Ni sawa, umekasirika. Pole. Acha isha. Kukasirishana kwa kazi ni kawaida, lakini acha. Ukiamua endelea kurekodi, endelea kurekodi.
Ni sawa. Iko mbali hata wacha nizime.
Now, we are continuing this part in a discussion, but just a quick request for those who are watching and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much. And before we go back to our discussion, the other time we were talking about narcissistic people. And in that discussion, we were referring to William Ruto as a narcissist person who does not consult, who does not take advice, and he end up, messing up the country. And my friend, who is also subscribed to this channel, was watching the video, and she decided to send me a copy of her book. And the book is here, Friends from Hell, Protect Yourself from Narcissist Abuse, Heal and Live a Fulfilling Life. This book is talking about relationship, and it is a wonderful book. I'm still reading the book, and I can recommend this book to you. You can as well get a copy and read. You will enjoy it. I'm sure it is going to help you. The author of this book is Gathoni Dungu, and the book is going for 1,600 in the library, but you can get a copy with a discount at 1,000 shillings if you get direct from her. And you can reach out to her and get a copy. I can give you her number, 0722 95 95 18. I'm also going to put this information in the comment section so that you can reach out to her and get your copy. I'm sure it is going to bless you in one way or another as you read that book. So please consider getting a copy from her on a discount. Now, in this scenario, there is two faces here. The other side is that we have the other police officer and the fellow journalist. And as the officer discovered that it is going to get messy, he decided to go and pull his colleague from that scenario and to try and stop that altercation. In that way, the police was acting professional. So we have good officers and there are some officers who really do not want to respect the law. There is a police act that is guiding the police officers on their operations. They goes against it. Then we have the colleague journalist who was trying to calm down the fellow journalist just to cool the matter down and then stop all those altercation, which will be so costful in case they continue with that. Some police officers, when they are armed, they can do anything. Some are even desperate. And even Kenyans are desperate outside here. They don't care about anything. Yani maisha mafikisha kona ingine mbaya. So also the journalist knows their right when they are outside doing their job. These are people who are well educated. They know their rights. They know what they need to do. So it also becomes very hard for police officer to infringe on some of the rights of journalists in line of their duty. Because what we are seeing here, we are seeing an arrogant police officer who is trying to infringe on right of the journalist. Hiyo linajitokeza hapa. Such that what they say, it is always right. They want to stop you from recording. So kazi gani ulienda kufanya kazi and what are they trying to hide? If indeed they are operating within the law, what do they want to hide? What reason? For what reason? As long as we see someone trying to stop the cameras, it means whatever that person is doing, it is against the law. So they are they are trying to deal with the issue of destroying evidence. So that is very clear. And for the police, how do we just, threat someone that you will slap the person? For what reason? Hata polisi ako na haki yake. Kama unaona mtu amefanya makosa, shika yeye, basi enda ashtakiwe kama unaona kweli amekosea. But then why do you threaten someone with that you will physically beat the person? Hawa journalist pia ni wazazi, wako na ndugu zao, wako na mama yao. Imagine intimidating a person in this manner. It is just also bad. Then the other thing that these officers are not aware that some of these journalists, na Wakenya wengi tu huku nje, some of them are ex-soldiers, they are ex-police. So, kwa mfano labda huyu mwenye alikuwa anapigana naye, maybe he's an ex-officer. Utapata mtu utapambana tu na yeye basi. So this kind of threat should stop. Just act within the law. And let's serve Kenyans. Sasa hii mambo ya excess, A police officer who speak in this way and act in such a way, you know, these are things that used to happen during Moi era, where police had a lot of power. We had a police force. What this police officer should know is that we now have a police service. You have to offer your service to the people. We are no longer in a police force. Mambo ya police force ni kwingine, si Kenya. But they don't understand that. Wamejiita hao ndio wamekuwa sheria. Kazi ya polisi ni kuhakikisha ya kwamba sheria inalindwa. But the same police officers are leading in breaking the law. Kenyans have reached a point where they cannot stomach it again. No, they cannot. And that is what is prompting the journalist to respond harshly to the police also. It is what is giving this journalist the courage to tell off the police officer openly. Wachana na hiyo maneno, tutapigana mangumi hapo. Sasa tukifika hapo, we will be in a country of lawlessness. Sababu police officer ndiye anaongoza kuvunja sheria, anafikiria kazi alituma ilikuwa ya kuja kuintimidate watu. Look on how they have been treating people on the street when they are protesting. Very badly. Lakini la ajabu ni kwamba the same police officers are aware that they are breaking the law. To what extent? So this should be condemned. Let the police officers act within the law. Why should they fear the camera if indeed they are operating within the law? Hapa ninafikanga unasikia people are planting evidence on other people's. Wameenda kwa Jimmy Wanjigi, hatujui kama they were planting evidence or if the evidence they collected was truthful. Why did they cut off the CCTV cameras to do an operation in that home? Were they planting those items to put it on Jimmy Wanjigi ama kulikuwa namna gani? So many questions also comes out. These people are unprofessional. Though we know there are some who are professional. So we congratulate the officers who are professional, and the unprofessional one, we condemn them. They must change.